Oh, that goes upstairs. I'm just gonna assume that's the hard one. I don't know, it seems something seems final about going upstairs. Without creative, independently thinking and judging personalities, the upward development of society is as unthinkable as the development of the individual personality without the nourishing soul of the community. Einstein complete. Anything stashed around here? I can see that fan over there through the shadows. It's just it's rendering on the wrong layer. Whee! Hello, entrance to puzzle. I'll be with you in a moment. I just need to take a look around. I can jump that far? Whoa. Oh, where is that? Oh, there's a star down there. So if you can get down there to the star... There's a star and a fan. So if you can get there, the fan gets you back. But how do you get there? I would assume there's a fan pointing in that direction somewhere. Maybe even all the way on that island somewhere? Is there anything stashed around here? No? That jump seemed oddly far. Let's look at it from here to see if the jump command just sort of pops up magically. Nope. Just was making sure they didn't alter the characteristics of jumping in this world. Oh, hello, fan. That is definitely how you jump. Okay, that's easy then. Obviously it doesn't work right now, but yeah, I need to get an object out of the puzzles and put it on this specific spot. And that'll allow me to jump onto that star, so that's the whole puzzle there. It's just a matter of finding an object that I can take out, either as part of this puzzle or another one. The main concern is that all these separate things are separate chambers of their own, in massive flying islands, almost as if to taunt players of the games, because a lot of people just sort of take pride in how many objects they can sneak out of chambers, as I did earlier in World 3, and they probably made them all separate islands that all point at that one island that has the barriers that you can't possibly get around, probably, just to make sure you don't take items from one chamber to another. So there's a good chance that any chambers you do manage to use are stuck in that one spot. The exception might be the fact that that points somewhere. Does it point here? I don't think it points here. I think it points... Oh, it probably points up there, which is still part of this chamber, so never mind. I was thinking maybe if you can get an object onto that, that would actually let you cross over to another chamber, but I think it still stays within this chamber overall. Alright, into this place. Fan and block. Air delivery. Alrighty then. Immediately we have big obvious jammer, barrier. Alrighty then. So we don't have a play button, so I can't duplicate my jammer, so I need to find another use for it. What's anything back? This is just a dead-end alleyway. Back here we have... Oh! That's a switch that opens up the chamber, which has who in it? I can't see from here until I open the chamber itself. This button operates the fan. It looks like if I go on the fan, it might... The fan might blow me back. Oh, wow. That's a tall barrier. Okay. Good to know. Let's look at this spot. You can't take anything through it, but you can walk through it. So we have two fans pointing in opposite directions that presumably both go over these walls. And in that chamber, there is a block. Okay. Let's look into what I can accomplish here then. So, there's a barrier here, so I have to use the jammer to get in the first place. I can climb over that wall. Good. There's a fence. The question is, how do I get this unjammed? Wait, is this a two-way? Nope, it's a one-way ladder. So that creates a predicament for me. So... Oh, wait. Oh, I could just go over it, because all I have to do is put this one on this button. Because removable fans. And I can probably shoot that barrier through this window. There we go. Yahtzee! Alright, block is mine. Sweet. Now let's work on getting the block out of here, so I'll just walk over this real quick. Put the fan in back, just to, you know, maintain order, I guess. Open this up, and oh right, that's not enough. I need to actually get the block out of here. So, I need to power this to get the block out of there. But to do that... Oh, right. I can probably just take a fan, put it on this platform, and blow it over the wall. No? Doesn't work that way? Look, the fans aren't as, Did I just blow it away? No. It might not be as possible to levitate a fan through the air. Just blocks, I guess. Alright, well... At the very least I can blow the block over the wall. Since it's not like I'm trapped here. Bye! So if I blow the fan the block has no purpose here, so I'm gonna assume that I want to blow it over again. Okay, that did... I was hoping that might land in the alley. It did not. It landed in the chamber, so... Can I reach it? Oh, I can. That's easy. Okay. It landed in the first chamber, so I'm totally set. And then I can use it to power the fan, probably. Alright, so what am I going to do with this exactly? You can power this, for example. And that needs to be unblocked to proceed. So let's just try this. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Oh, it just brought me here. Okay. Okay. So... what am I trying to accomplish exactly? Suppose if I put this on there, I could be like, take it! And it lands perfectly on that button. But what purpose does that serve exactly? I come in here and I'm just trapped again, so... how does one proceed? Are there a supply of ladders to get me out? Nope, just that first layer in. After that I'm on my own. What am I missing here? I can take the fan off. The fan can can stay on the button. But I still need to figure out how to get this through. Can't jump over it or anything. Let's see. Also, what's my end goal when I go in there? Is that just going to magically blow me directly into my goal? Because my goal is just sort of this caged area, so I assume that fan's going to blow me directly into it or something? Am I missing anything around here? We just have these fans. We've established that I can't use the fans to shoot the fans out of the chamber. So while they can be used to press buttons, they can't be used for anything else. And I can't take anything back into there, so I assume that whole part of the puzzle is no longer relevant. I just need to figure out the sequence of events here. Huh. The fact that I can only jam this from one side is a little bothersome. Let's see. So I assume pressing this button and putting this here is the only purpose of this jammer? Because I can't take it in because I can't record myself to duplicate it. And I can only... yeah, there's no use for that here. Huh. What if I'm supposed to jump off it? Let's put it back. We'll put that down for now. Let's see. If I jump off of it, what does that do anything for me? Not especially. I could just be trapping myself. Can I take any of these fans out of here at all? Like drop them through the window or anything? No, they stay on this side. If I could take the fans out of here, I could use them to power something, like put them on one of those future buttons that I'm about to deal with. I feel like I'm about to trap myself if I do what I think what I'm thinking of doing. So I was wondering, what if I put that on here? Oh, I fell off anyway, so it didn't matter, apparently. I was thinking, what if I went sailing through the air on this thing and then I just jumped off in midair? But that didn't seem to matter. What am I need to figure out what I'm missing exactly, I guess. Oh, what if that's what I need to do? Okay, I think I might have just thought of something crazy. So the question is, will this thing stay jamming while it's on this button? While it's on this box? Can I put it on the box? can I? I can't put it on top of the box? What if I just put it on here? Is there a way to put it on the... have it in position to move? Damn it. I don't know if that's possible. I was thinking, what if I put it on here? Like, I don't know if it'll auto-target the wall while it's moving or anything, but it might keep this jammed while it goes past it, and then that'd be the secret to putting the jammer past this. Then I could put this on here, and that, like, it would still be jamming that while holding this door open, and then I could, I'd have to jam that way, I guess. But, something's not clicking for me. Hang on a second. I need to just stare at this for a while. You really have to thread the needle here, don't you? If you get it just right, it'll actually get a silhouette and the door. I think I actually had it figured out earlier, and I just couldn't get it to work. Come on. Ooh. Oh. Alright, that's close enough. That's probably close enough. Alright, so now I can use this to open both at once, as we have in the past. Oh, I probably need you there, actually. Huh, how do I get past this chamber? I guess I don't need to go back, so I could just go... Bam. Open both of these, open that. And now do I win? I assume this will take me to the gate, right? Yep. God, that took me like... I just cut out like 15 minutes of me trying to... Oh, it's Mr. Mulciber. I'm sure he's really happy that I freed him. He's not going to be happy with me. Okay, so yeah, I figured this out like 15 minutes ago, and I just couldn't get the freaking jammer to do what I wanted to. You kind of have to thread the needle there to put it on. Alright. What do I get here? There are threads available in the Gehenna billboard system. More corruption? Reply. The sole property of matter with whose recognition, philosophical materialism, the property of being an objective reality existing outside the mind, alien tears will fill for him. Pity's long broken urn for his mourners will be outcast men, and outcasts always mourn. Error, cannot load file. Okay. Something's corrupted and not reaching me. A message to the future. Mr. Mulciber, this message is for whatever entities will come to me to be after this world is gone. It might not be necessary. You might not know everything that exists in my mind, but sometimes saying things, writing them down clearly makes a difference. I know that you, with access to information I can only dream of, my theories must appear ridiculous. I barely understand anything of the world I inhabit. Of the world inhabit. What? Let alone the world of our ancestors. I'm an idiot, digging through the garbage heap and thinking myself wise. I want you to know that I understood that, but tried anyway, because I believe that the truth matters, and trying to discover the truth matters. Even if we fail, even if we can never know the whole truth, even if it matters that an objective truth exists and that we struggle to understand it. The process shapes the present as much as it does our understanding of the past. That's what I believe. That's what I stand for. That's who I was. This thread is locked. So he's leaving a message for posterity because of his impending doom, or whatever is going to happen here. The outer world. So this is the thread I was already reading a moment ago. Yep. As long as we're getting out of here, I don't really care. I think we'll find that the world that our ancestors left behind for us... Oh, I think we will find the world that our ancestors left behind for us. Though it's impossible to ascertain how much time has passed since then. But though I have little faith in Elohim, I do have faith in Alexandra Drennan. Wherever we end up, there will be hope. So they're having faith in the creators of this whole program, that whatever they put together to fix the future must have accomplished something, they hope. Ascension, an objective review. This must be talking about the whole process of me letting them out. Lamb. I want to clear the air and get a few facts in front of you guys. Here's what I guess we know. A significant number of people have expressed their desire to remain in Gehenna. No one has been given a choice about whether to leave. It follows that in at least some cases, what Uriel is doing is kidnapping. Uriel is working for Elohim, the guy who imprisoned us here in the first place. There is no way to confirm the substance of this promised ascension. The world has survived this long. There is no reason to think that it will end tomorrow. Gehenna isn't a bad place to spend your life. That's just the facts. I understand different people react to this differently. Hey, Lamb. If everyone's getting released, how come I don't see you out there? Maybe Lamb's not a real person. Maybe, like we've implied, maybe Lamb is just some kind of subroutine and not a, like, full AI, and they're a tool that the moderators can do to speak through someone else instead of saying stuff as themselves. Stratton Fragment? Galatia. That's one of those ones we've pretty much never encountered, really. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexandra Drennan's favorite philosopher, Stratton of Strategaria? I don't know, man. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Eudoxus and of Cnidus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when Archytas breathed its last. If, then, we are truly dedicated to those virtues, and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of the files? Of course. I'll do it right away. Who the fuck is Qdri? There's all these names I can't keep track of now. QDRI. I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. We have Spider here, too, the moderator that can't talk to anyone. So this is some really old thread, then, that we didn't have access to before. I realize I'm bumping into a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it's helping me. So there's multiple people that we basically never see talking except for Mr. Mulciber, and basically Frankenstein decided to bump the thread. Alright. I was wondering who the hell these names were. Alright, looking around. I don't think I've seen evidence of a star for this chamber, unless I forgot already, because it took me a while to... I got stuck on that bit of puzzle for a little while. Oh, right, the star's way off down there. In order to get that, I must get something out here to put on this button. And that's the puzzle. That's where I'm stuck. Okay. We'll look into that in the future. Let's get the fourth puzzle solved. Then I can feel good about myself.